on?
What's happening, y'all?
What's happening, y'all? All right now.
Man, I hope everybody's good. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We took we kidnapped. We done kidnapped that Mr. Christopher and that also that Jeff Page. We got rid of them.
They was getting in the, man. They was getting in the way. You know what I'm saying, man?
Y'all play too much.
Shoot,
Yes, Princess. Y'all play Prince 24 hours a day. Tell you what. All right now.
I tricked him. I was like, "Hey, come here." He went to pet me. I was like, "Man."
Well,
now it's
yeah. Andre said you got pussy control. That's a funny one there.
Shut up already. Damn. You know you're right, Andre. Shit.
Yeah. So they that Mr. Christopher and that Jeff Page. And Mr. Christopher and that Jeff Page don't have a lick of sense. And so we had to take over.
All us now.
Yeah, we're gonna take over. We're gonna do a news explosion. It's gonna be so much news. Y'all you don't know what's gonna hit you. It's so much.
Y'all just be ready because we gonna talk about stuff, man. Just
talking about some crazy. It's gonna blow your mind, y'all. It's gonna give man, I tell you what, there are people coming in. Who are these people, Sylvester?
I don't know, but I like that name April because I like April because I get out there and I'll be like, wow, in April.
I hear you talking to the cat. Yeah, that's Shelby got here too. Lenny.
Shelby. That's like a car, man. That's a Mustang. I don't like horses. I'm a cat. You know what I'm saying?
Carrie's in the house too. Carrie's in the house. Andre's in the house. Yeah, Andre doing all the talking. I heard Andre's a dirty boy.
I heard that too. We're gonna have to put him in jail early before we start, cause I ain't fucking around with these idiots, man. I heard that half the people here ain't got no sense, man.
That's what I heard too. We didn't do no free show today. That's a waste of time. It's a complete waste of time.
Right?
I don't understand why they play so much Prince in this show. They play Prince 24 hours a day. It's Prince this, Prince that. Man, it don't make no sense.
Man, first of all, man, you shouldn't hate on Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is you? Prince is cool.
Yeah, but he ain't no Funk Lord. He ain't no Rick James. He ain't no James Brown. What's wrong with y'all?
He don't have to be Rick James Brown.
That motherfucking copycat over here. He a copycat.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, I didn't like him at first, but he came out with that song, like Andre said, Pussy Control. I was like, this man's shit.
That's your jam, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, there's Patty's in the house. Sandy's in the house. Look at all the people in the house. Well, we got Arlene's in the house. We got to start talking about some news over here.
But see, I'm concerned, man. How come everybody jump in and they put smiley faces? What the hell they laughing at, man? You laughing at me?
Yeah,
I don't like laughing. Y'all best not laughing.
I just thought these were white people, but apparently they are yellow. They all yellow. You see them all yellow over there?
That makes sense. That with tear eyes.
Yellow belly motherfucker eyes. Yellow belly motherfuckers in here.
Yeah, let's start, man. Let's talk about news, cause like pre-show is over. We taking over and shit.
I mean, it's a city girl in the house too. That city girl in the house. Man, I tell you, Mary's in the house.
Cindy,
April said Prince of God. April said Prince of God. Yeah, God. Yeah.
God of what?
Oh Lord.
He's a god. He's a prince.
He said, y'all a bunch of clowns. I ain't a clown. But he hit a kitty cat. He a kitty cat.
Man, don't call me no. I scratch your eyes out, and man, I make you think I'm cool, and then you get up close. I be like, hey, 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 hey.
Tell him what about it.
I would cut you up, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, the Ryan's in the house now too. Ryan's in the house.
Man, don't talk to Brian, man. I don't even know Brian, but he started off with what the? You can't even complete a sentence, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I heard these people ain't got no sense up in here, but they play Prince 24 hours a day, so you know their mind ain't right. There's something wrong up in their head. Something's going on up in their skulls.
Probably they come on this show talking to them. What's that dude again? That Mr. Christopher and Jeff Page people. Y'all talk to them. They don't know how to act, man. See.
Yeah, well, they pretend like they're professional and shit. They ain't professional or nothing. So
I ain't never seen them lay down newspaper or use a cat box, litter, nothing. Sloppy, nasty people.
Yeah, I got my water. I forgot my water. I got to drink this Kroger stuff over here.
I always keep water nearby.
That Kroger water. That's high quality stuff right there. That's high quality H2O.
That's toilet water. You drink it after you flush.
It tastes like toilet water too. All right, let's go. Let's talk about some news up in here. Because it's supposed to be the news explosion up in here. A news explosion. Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do the news.
Check it out, peoples.
Let's do the news explosion. It's time. It's time to do the news explosion. All right. What's the first thing on the list? We got. Oh shit! I lost the tab. All right, here we go.
we can talk, man. We can talk.
So they got this thing called Peaches to Beaches, and it's like a 100-mile long yard sale. It starts in South Georgia, and it goes like from like right near where the Trump supporters start, and go like all the way down to where weed is legalized. And it's like really long.
What?
It's like yard sale after yard sale after yard sale. So I decided I'm gonna get my car. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna get some vinyl because I just like vinyl. I love some vinyl. You wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe the things I got. I had to show you the things I got. You ready?
I want to see it, man. Show me, because I like yard sales, because I can find rodents.
Yeah, I don't know if it's news or not, but it's news to me because there's things that I don't have. So here we go. The first thing. George Benson, breathing.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's a good one. All right, another one. We got this one here. Oh, what this one here? What you see is what you get by dramatics.
Hey, I don't know what you're smoking, but you need to slow down making it all blurry and shit. I'm a cat. I can't see blur.
It's what you see is what you get by dramatics. That's another one. That's another one there. That's a good one.
I like it.
This one's got get up and get down. Get up off your seat. And it's got hot pants in the summertime. And what you see is what you get. That's on here too. Oh, and this other lady over here, she ought to give me a free one. She gave me a free one of this Print Sign of the Times because it had all this water damage. I said, "Oh, I ain't buying that. It's got a bunch of water damage." And she said, "Go ahead, take it. It's free. You can have it." I was like, "Woo! I'm taking it. I'll take anything. It's free." That's how I got my wife. It cost me some money now.
Yeah, she's pretty expensive now, man.
That was an expensive investment. That was a very expensive investment. All right. Oh, what's next? Oh, look at this one here. BT Express Function Junction.
I just
Don't
I love that
one. Yeah, this one right here. Oh boy, it's a good one right here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. This one's a classic. Y'all ready for a classic?
Express.
Here's another classic right here. Stevie Wonder's fulfilling this last finale. Well, first finale, not the last one. It's how crazy I am.
I love that one, man. I love that. That's good stuff, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one there. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Wait a minute. I only got a couple more. Only 2 more. I ain't gonna make y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Too late. Y'all already crazy.
Already crazy.
Here's the other one. Sade.
Nah, wait. You sure that's not Sadie? That's Sadie.
It's actually a Sadie. Actually, it's Sade is how she said it. She said that's how you say my name. But it's not. That's a good one. It's a good one right there. And last one. Last one is Brothers Johnson. Oh yeah, man.
Oh, Strawberry Letters is my song.
Yeah. Strawberry Letter 23 on this one right here. All this.
Meow.
You know how much I paid for this one?
How much, man?
$1. I didn't pay every single one of these was $1.
What?
Tell me you ain't impressed. $1 for all them. Man,
that don't make no sense, man. Somebody got no sense, no trust, and no understanding of value, man. $1 for something that good.
They fools. They believe in this. CDs are coming back hype. It's crazy. It don't make no sense. CDs
ain't nothing coming back. Nothing.
Not unless they outlaw MP3s. That CDs ain't come back. Who wants to drag around CDs? Nobody.
Hey, Brian got it right. Brian says stomp. Remember that? Stomp. Yeah. All night in the neighborhood. Yeah, that's some shit. I like it, man. I like it.
So we gotta talk a little bit about the app for a second. The Funked Up app. So here's the thing. Many of y'all may have noticed. Maybe you didn't notice. I don't know. But if you're on Android, if you're on an Android phone, you may have noticed that the Funked Up app changed. It changed like a lot. It's like very, very different. But unfortunately, the iPhone folk, they don't have it yet because it's still sitting in review. It's supposed to be coming soon, but it ain't here yet. But the new app is out there for you Android folk, and if you download it, it's new. It's got 2 stations on there right now. It's got the Funked Up app. It's like mostly funk, and then it's also got the other thing called Purple Yoda Radio, which is 24/7 Prince. I told y'all crazy about this Prince, and this is even nuttier. This is crazy. I can't even believe y'all this every single hour at Prince. Before, when they had the Funked Up, when they had the Prince blocks, that was one thing. There was 6-7 hours of Prince, which was crazy enough. But then all of a sudden now y'all got 24 hours of Prince on this Purple Yoda radio thing. But here's the other problem though. The name of the radio station's got to have to change because we're gonna have some trademark issues with Lucas. That Jorge Lucas. Jorge
don't play.
Jorge Lucas, he owns that Star Battle thing with all the green people and
and I heard he used a lot of force when he wants something.
Oh yeah, no, he don't play. He absolutely do not play. So the problem is that we're gonna have to rename the radio station, and so Patreon supporters are gonna start trying to come up with a new name because we gonna have to update the app again like quickly so that we can get out and so we can make sure we avoid any legal trouble for sure.
I don't want no legal issues. Not today. Not tomorrow either, man.
I gotta ask, are you on Wi-Fi or something? Your like voice got like really slow all of a sudden. Like
I'm a robot cat.
Oh no, you're back now. You're back now. Good, it's good. It's good now. Man. So
it's age. I ain't eating enough catnip. Hold on, let me get my lip balm.
Nah, there goes your breath again. It sounds like a robot.
Oh, damn.
Well, that's really bad. That's really bad. Ooh.
So's your face.
Oh, now it's better. And it's a good timing, too, because that was a good one. All right.
So's your face.
There goes a robot again. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my connection. I don't know.
It ain't me. I was on mute, man. I was on mute.
Well, let's just hope it gets better. Let's just pray for betterness.
Can anybody else hear robots? Are y'all hearing stuff? Because if you is, I don't really care. So
let's just pray for betterness.
Can anybody else hear robots? Y'all hearing stuff? Okay. Maybe that's
is it me or is he sounding like a robot? Is anybody else hearing Sylvester sounding like a robot right now? Is it? Am I sounding clear and he's sounding robot, or are we both robot? Sylvester sounding like a robot.
I don't care. If I'm robot, I'll fix. Oh, it's bad. Oh man.
Okay, yeah. So it is you. It is you. I told you it was you. You crazy kid. That's right. Stay off that catnip. Stay off that catnip. Gloria says, "Stay off that catnip. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad stuff."
I don't care. I don't care at all. I like my catnip.
Okay, good. Well, all right. So good. So yeah, and Trish says Bocephus sounded fine. That's good. That's me. That's me. I like when people say my name.
You think you're funny? I don't see the humor. I don't see it.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny, Cat. You just don't know it yet. All right. So let's get on with it. But there was a good suggestion for the radio, and the suggestion that I heard somebody in Patreon say was Uptown Radio. I like that a lot. That's a good one.
Yeah.
If you're gonna name radio station, that's good. Now, it's like we got purple this, and purple that, and Paisley this and Paisley that. But Uptown Radio, now that's a keeper. But I'm letting the Patreon supporters kind of tell Mr. Christopher what's gonna be the best name for this, and hopefully, but whoever comes up with the winning name, is going to get $100. $100. I'm gonna get this. That's right. I was gonna do $100 to the Funkatopia stove, but Mr. Christopher won't let me, so I'm gonna just pay somebody $100. So hopefully somebody can keep up with it. I was gonna do $100 gift. Oh boy. My voice is coming through on you, Sylvester. Sylvester, you got my voice coming through on you. Oh no, I gotta make sure. Yeah, it's just me. I had to mute Sylvester for a second, make sure I wasn't crazy. All right, I unmuted it. Hopefully you get it back, Sylvester. I don't know what the problem is, but you sound like a robot kitty. Robo kitty and
must be internet issues. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, Kitty's going to sleep. I'll mute the kitty for a second. I'll talk about other stuff. No, surprisingly, April, Uptown is not a trademark because Uptown is a place. There's plenty of places called Uptown, and Uptown Radio would be the name. So we got to make sure that that's all taken care of. But anyways, we're going to try it. It's going to be good because it's going to be Funked Up is going to stay funked up. And then I think we're going to change Purple Yoda Radio to Uptown Radio, I think, unless somebody comes up with a much, much better name. But I kind of like Uptown Radio. And whatever we do, we're going to trademark it and make sure that we are taken care of. We don't want no problem. We want to move forward. We don't want to go backwards, having all these people banging on our doors saying, hey, give me some money. Hey, give me your children. We got to make sure that's all taken care of. Let's go back to the news now, shall we? The next piece of news I want to talk about is a little bit of a friend of ours that you may have enjoyed on this show, Miss Bernadette Cooper. Y'all remember Bernadette Cooper from Climax, right? Oh, let me, you back, Kitty Cat? Oh, you're muted. You back, Kitty Cat?
I'm back.
I remember Bernadette Cooper from Climax, right? You back? Dang, and I can hear myself too. Oh,
I'm back, man. You hear me okay?
No, it's still the same, kitty cat. It's still the same. Oh no. All right, so hold on a second. So anyways, Bernadette Cooper, she is having a show, and I'm going to share with you the screen because there's some really, really important things that you got to see here. It's important stuff. Let me show it to you right here. Climax, and they are actually going on tour. And as you can see, she got a show on June 18th. That's a little bit down the road. It's going to be at Madam Walker Legacy Center, and then July. But as I'm scrolling down, and you can go to the website, it's climaxofficial.com. But here's something that you may want to take a peek at. October 27th, Morris Day and Climax. Y'all remember when Mr. Christopher and Bernadette Cooper were talking, and Mr. Christopher was trying to ask Bernadette Cooper about this whole thing, about whether or not her and Morris are going to do something together? Well, apparently they are. They are going to do something together. It's crazy. So, and you know something's going to happen. You know it's going to be like a pimp event there. It's going to be Pimpalicious. You're going to be two pimps in the same place. Are you kidding me? Morris Day and Bernadette Cooper from Climax in the same house talking about them hoes. Oh my Lord, it's gonna be at the it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Are you back, Sylvester? Oh my God, I can still hear it.
I don't know.
Oh man. I think when all else fails, reboot. I think that's what they say. That's what they say in the books. When all else fails, reboot. We got to, I'll carry the load as much as I possibly can. But yeah, we can't hear you. You can't hear the things you're saying. And what you're saying is important. Anyways, just like this is important, you guys are going to need to come to the show October 27th with Bernadette Cooper and Morris Day. This show is going to be at, where did I see that right here? This show is going to be at 80s in the Sand. Let's see what place is this at? Oh, it's in Cancun. Whew, that's gonna be hard to get to. I think I know what's going on here. This is probably part of that 80s cruise that they got going on, where they go to Cancun and then they get off the boat and then they play, and it's gonna be Morris Day and Climax playing in Cancun in Mexico, and then they get back on the boat with a bunch of other 80s bands, and that's probably what this is all about. I think that's what's going to be happening. But y'all know there's going to be some pimp-alicious stuff going on there, and you got to check that out. You absolutely got to check that out. Are you kidding me? Morris Day and Bernadette Cooper in the same? Oh, my gosh. It's just crazy. It's crazy. All right, so Andre says no to Uptown Radio, so that means we're going to go with Uptown Radio. We don't care what Andre, we don't care what you say. You ain't got no sense. And since you ain't got no sense, anything you say not to do, we gonna do. Anything you say do, we ain't doing it. Because Andre ain't got no sense. I heard the stories. Is Sylvester, you back with no robot? Huh? I still shaking that furry head. I guess. Okay. All right. Okay. It's all good. It'll work. It'll be fine. We're gonna keep on moving. But imagine Morris Day and Bernadette Cooper in the same place. It's gonna be quite something funkalicious for sure. Love that idea. The next thing we want to talk about is the one and only. And I gotta say, this is a personal hero of mine, and I hope that you also agree, is that Miss Dolly Parton. Miss Dolly Parton, she is in the running for the one and only. She is in the running for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she was in position she was going back and forth between position 2 and position 3. They only choose 5, and she was in 2 and 3. And then this young lady decided that she was going to drop out. She said, nope, I don't want to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's like, I'm not rock and roll, I'm country. Now, I don't know what that says about anything else, but she bowed out of the Hall of Fame race. And she said on Instagram, Dolly here, even though I am extremely flattered and grateful to be nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I don't feel that I've earned that right. I really do not want votes to be split because of me, so I must respectfully bow out. I do hope that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will understand and be willing to consider me again if I'm ever worthy. This has, however, inspired me to put out hopefully a great rock and roll album at some point in the future, which I always wanted to do. That is amazing. That's incredible. Can you believe this woman? She was going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame hands down. The votes were in her favor, and she decided, nope, that ain't me. I ain't rock and roll. So instead, she is actually going to make a rock and roll album. And then she's like, if I make a rock and roll album, then y'all tell me I'm good. That's fine. That's one thing. She's going to be in it anyways. I tell you what, that's classy, class. That's right, Glory. That is classy, super class. So you have no, I got no qualms with this woman whatsoever. I got no qualms with her. Let me check Mr. Christopher's phone and see if anything important here is going on. I don't think they are, but if they are, I got to make sure nothing important is going on. All right, yes, Dolly does rock. And I tell you what, here's this woman. Anybody that works at Dollywood, I don't know if you heard this or not, but like months ago, anybody that works at Dollywood, she's going to pay for your college. It don't matter if you're part-time. It don't matter if you're full-time. You don't have to have any. You could be there one day and she'll pay for your college. And now she's doing this. Man, where is this woman coming from? She's done out of her mind. She's paying for everybody's college. What you need college for? You can fish for free. These people ain't got no sense. These people ain't got no sense. It's crazy. But it is what it is. So I just let it be. But Dolly is amazing. Paying for everybody's college if you work for Dollywood. And then on top of that, it's just crazy to me. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. But congratulations to her, because that's amazing. That's incredible. I can't even fathom it. I can't even fathom it. And now she's bowing out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Sylvester, you here?
I'm here, but I don't know what's happening, man.
Oh man, are you fine now?
Well, I'm hoping I stay fine, because I got all this fur, got all dolled up for y'all. Shit.
I know I brushed you for 2 hours. Sorry about it. I saw I was a little rough on the underside there, but you know, that's how I brushed.
That's how I kind of liked it, man. I kind of liked it. We got along really well, Bocephus.
Yeah, that's how I brushed. That's right. Yeah. So, anyways, so a big hoop to Dolly, because she sure knows how to put it on. I tell you that. Woo, that girl right there. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, you talking about her doing her thing with the backing out stuff?
Yeah, she backing out. She out.
I'm saying, like, she awesome, because she's a country super duper star, man. Holding back, there ain't no skin off her back. I think she awesome, man. Shit.
Yeah, and maybe some actual rock and roll bands to get in there.
Why
is Judas Priest number 8?
Right? She walked up and she said, "Shut up already." Damn.
Hey, we're making Andre mad. He wants to see us normal.
This is Andre, you ain't normal. How you gonna ask for normal if you ain't normal, man?
Right.
I got normal for you, but it's in my pants. That's right. I'm gonna get Andre when he ain't ready. I'm gonna be like, hey, you like this? You like this?
You tell him. You tell him what's up. All right.
I think if we dedicate this whole show to pissing off Andre, I think it'd be a beautiful day. We'll let Jeff Page and Mr. Christopher clean up that mess.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out. All right, what's next in the news? You want to talk about this? You want to talk about this, Sylvester? I know you haven't had a chance to talk about, but you can talk about this one right here.
We talking about Madonna? Is that what we talking about? Yeah. Man, I mean Madonna, Mariah Carey, Christina Aguilera, all of them in the NFT game, man. And we checked it out on Billboard, and yeah, and I'm talking about these people are doing their thing with NFT, and that's why we trying to tell everyone pay attention, man. These women are owning it.
Yeah, I don't want it. It's I just NFT stands for no female things. All women do is ruin music, except for that Dolly lady we just got talking about there, and that Shaka Flocka Genghis Khan lady.
No, it's Shaka Zulu. No, the Wrath of Khan, man. Wrath of Khan.
Shaka Khan. That's it.
That's a Star Trek movie. I remember that Kirk yelling Khan. I don't remember much more after that because I was licking my balls. But anyways, ain't nothing more better.
Me too.
You licking my balls? Ain't nothing more better than women in music. And I'm telling you, Prince knew that too, you know, because he was kind of woman-like too, man. He knew. He said, "This is the stuff, man."
Yeah. All right, so here's some. People want to hear some really, really big Prince news, but we ain't gonna be talking about Madonna, Mariah Carey, Christina Aguilera. They don't make no sense. So we're gonna talk about the next important thing, which is Jack White. How many people heard about Jack White? Jack White apparently bought a original copy of the album Camille, Prince's Camille album, for $49,000 and some change. So basically almost $50,000. Bought Camille, a vinyl copy of Camille. And some people don't know this. Jack White plays in this band called the White Stripes. And he has a record production company that makes vinyl called Third Man Records. And they apparently have already worked with the estate to release Camille officially on vinyl. And the estate agreed. They said, yeah, go ahead. All right, cool. Can you believe that?
Man, that don't make no sense, man.
I tell you, man, this right here, that's a picture of that Camille album right there. Cost him over $49,000. And he is going to take the original pressing and he's going to be making Camille, the album. Now, keep in mind, all these songs have already been released. I don't know what y'all thinking. I think everybody's getting all excited. Oh, Camille's coming. Oh, Camille's coming. But
this is like Camille Part 2. This is like the seconds, man. I ain't trying to get sloppy seconds of that stuff, man.
All songs are already released. So all them songs are already released. If you know about it, that's just. But anyways, so we found out about this through the it was a bunch of a hoodoo. But if you look at the last copy right here, I'm gonna put it back up. This you can actually read this. It actually has all the information about where this was actually in Mojo magazine. This is an actual magazine right here. And he said it right there. He said the night before on White's behalf, Blackwell placed $49,375 bid on only one of possibly 25 known copies of Princess Camille. An album was released in 1986. And they already lost one auction back in 2017 to Questlove. And apparently he said, we're finally going to put it out he said Prince's people agreed almost too easily. So the Prince estate has already agreed to let Third Man Records release Camille officially. So that means it's coming. And a lot of people don't know this, but Jack White also did this with Elvis's very, very first recording in 1950 something or other. He won like a huge auction that was one record that Elvis had done, his very, very first vinyl record. And he released it on Third Man Records. And now he's going to do it again with Camille.
I think it's a smart business decision at some point, but it's already released, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a killer music, but I don't know how I feel. Shit.
It's already been done. All those songs are already there. Rebirth of the Flesh, Housequake. You've heard all the songs. There's nothing new here. It's just put in different order. I tell you what. You pay me $50,000. I'll give you a mixtape that will go on for 5 hours, and I'll add some stuff you ain't never heard before.
He can pay me, man, $25,000 and some catnip, and I'll just copyright infringe all them bitches, man. I'm just saying, man.
I can't say I blame you. I can't say I blame you. Oh man. Well, anyway, so if those of you who are excited about Camille, just know it's coming. It's coming. Speaking of which, another thing, the estate is going to be releasing 12 of Prince's albums, starting from the very, very first one, For You, all the way through to the B-sides, 12 of them, including the vault. They're reissuing all these on vinyl. It's coming through the estate. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Don't get me wrong, man. I love Prince albums, but let me just say, all right, at some point, ain't that stuff gonna be like reusing old kitty litter? I mean, like it's great at first, but after some point, you're gonna start getting clumps. And I'm just saying, paying over and over for the same grains of absorbable dirt. It's great songs, man, but at some point, I want new releases, man. I want some new dirt to crap in. I'm tired of them putting out the old songs over and over. Give me the new song. Give me the ones that ain't been released. We know they're there, man.
I can't. I gotta tell you, Sylvester. I don't know how much energy I have left to be Bocephus for the rest of this damn show.
I think you lost your mind, man. I'm on nip, so it don't matter to me. I don't need energy.
I think I'm gonna ask Mr. Christopher to come and take over for Bocephus because this is just too much. It's just too much.
I might piss Mr. Christopher off. Does I don't know. He don't know me that well, but bring him on. I'll tell him what's up.
You stay put. As a matter of fact, you tell you can't talk about
stuff, man. I'm a Jesus.
Let's talk about one more. I'll talk about one more, and then we'll switch back. And then I'll get Mr. Christopher in here, and then we'll see what he can do. Because it's taking too much energy. It's taking too much energy.
That's called age, man. That's called age.
Yeah, too much.
Shut up already.
Damn. So apparently, Pete Davidson and Kanye have been at it for a while. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention at all with the whole Kanye West and Pete Davidson thing, but it's been crazy. It's been out of control. Kanye's been making a bunch of music videos, killing Pete Davidson, calling him Skeet, and then making all these kind of crazy things and doing all kinds of crazy videos. But then I guess Pete just kind of was taking it for a while, but now he's manned up and he's playing hardball. I tell you, the boy is playing hardball. And
Pete said, "You want to fight? You want to fight?"
Yeah, he's like, all right, Kanye, you want to go? Let's go. So, anyways, so Kanye said, so him and Kanye are talking on text message, and man, and it's funny as hell. Kanye said, Pete says to him, yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and I don't got to be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not going to let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the fuck up. Oh, you using profanity. Where are you at right now? And Pete says, I'm in bed with your wife. And then he sends this photo.
Got you.
No, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't.
That's wrong, man. That's wrong. I'm just gonna say we would have to fight. I'm sorry, man. That's just crazy, man. That's hard.
And then he sent the picture too. Then he sent the picture. Oh.
I feel bad. I know that's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta hurt real bad.
Oh man, that's cold. That's cold though.
It's funny though. It's hurt, but it's kind of funny. It's wrong though.
Yeah. You speak on this for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on, man. I'm gonna change the subject while he gone. Y'all don't know this, but let me hold up. Let me get rid of this because I want a boss. Hold up. There we go. Y'all hear me? Good. All right. So I know it's not entertainment, but I'm gonna bring this up anyway, man. Tom Brady, man. I know people hate him and hate football, man, but the final touchdown ball is sold at auction for $518,000, man. And the only reason I'm even talking about it is $518,000 for a football for the final touchdown for Tom Brady, who was retiring. That's big news because right after it, he decided he wasn't going to retire. That's messed up, man. If I was the one that bought that football at auction, I would want to fight Tom Brady and the whole team, man. That's $518 for a retirement football that ain't a retirement football. That's crazy, man. He's losing his mind, man. Uh-oh, Mr. Chris is here. Let's move
What's
back.
up?
Meow.
Oh my God.
Meow.
Meow meow.
I was just telling them about football, man, and how that got messed up, man. And I'll tell you this. Last year, I think it was last year, the 600 touchdown pass. Y'all hear about that too? Cause I ain't even gonna talk about it. You know what? I don't even want to talk football because I'm mad about Tom Brady.
Well,
I love Tom Brady. I'm glad he's out of retirement, but he should have said that before they sold the ball, man.
Well, I'm definitely not happy about the fact being that I am a Falcons fan. I was kind of happy to see Tom go because at least kind of give a little bit of rest to our division because it's just
when the beast shows up, everybody's scared. I'm glad. I like he's back. He keeps it interesting, man, because he can beat everybody by accident.
It's true.
But I'm just all right. Let's move on, man. I don't want to talk about balls anymore.
I don't think I have enough. I can't believe Andre hasn't said anything about the light. But that's what it is. What's up?
Filmed by the cat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we kind of been talking a lot about all kinds of news. One of the things we did skip over was Bocephus missed one of these talks on here as well. When we were talking about, I guess this is no longer in here, but maybe it is. It should be. But this, where'd it go? All right, it's not letting me pull this up. But anyways, the Prince catalog reissues, the dozen Prince catalog titles that we were talking about, long out of print, are available now from the Prince Estate and the Legacy recordings in the official Prince store. And it's going to include all of 1978 through
I guess through the hits 1 and 2, and also including the vault Old Friends for Sale. Also, additionally, for limited time only, Prince's 1987 masterpiece Sign of the Times is available as an exclusive white swirl double LP, but that is already sold out. That's already gone.
I love Old Friends for Sale. I'll say that. That's one of my favorites, man. I got 9 lives. I got a lot of friends for sale. That's a good song, man. That's a good song.
Now, the other thing too that we didn't talk about was the scenario with the scenario with Jack White. Jack White got the Camille album. That's the other thing too with letting Bocephus run this stuff, is that you kind of miss these really, really important points, that important news briefs, and you don't take them seriously. But Jack White won a $49,000 and some change auction to win this friggin' one of 25 known copies of Camille. And a lot of people don't know this, but Jack White also had he also did work with the Sign of the Times album, and a lot of people did not know this with the reissue. All those 7-inch Sign of the Times things that were released, every single one of those were done by Third Man Records, by Jack White's Third Man Records. So they're all about taking these individual pieces that are lost and just forever restoring them and putting them out there. That's the reason why he got that first Elvis recording from 1956. I think it was some song from Elvis from 1956, and he recreated it. And that's the reason why he won one of this Camille album, was because he didn't like the fact there was only 25 copies of this album. So he's now going to be mass producing this album. And it's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty awesome.
It is, man. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be good, man. It's going to be really good.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. What is the next piece of news that we were going to talk about? Oh, you did talk about that. You did talk about that. Now, here's something I already saw brought up a couple of times already, and we did want to kind of talk about this a little bit, and that was about the passing recently of Tracy Braxton, who passed away at 50 years old. Her husband said it was esophageal cancer. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And according to the Braxton family statement on March 12th, it said, "It is with the utmost regret that we inform you of the passing of our sister Tracy. Needless to say, she was a bright light, a wonderful daughter, an amazing sister, a loving mother, wife, grandmother, and a respected performer. We will miss her dearly." And so prayers up to the Braxton family. I know they've been kind of going through it. And man, I need some more light.
I can't even be funny about that, because Braxtons, all of them, they're just all wonderful. Like when they first came as the Braxtons, she was one of them, and despite all the changes, and when people broke up and they changed whatever, and Tracy was there in the beginning, so
well, and Elisa says that Khaleesi's husband passed away today also from stomach cancer. So that's pretty amazing. That coincidentally.
Ouch.
Am I echoing? It's okay.
I'm not hearing an echo, man. Here we go again.
No, I'm hearing my echo. Oh, but not now. But apparently, I guess you got me cut off. That's fine. That's all good. Oh no! Here goes the robot again.
I was muted.
That's kind of weird. I think it has something to do with the voice modulation or whatever. But anyways, y'all good? Sylvester, you good?
I have no voice modulation, man. That's the thing that's weird. I've had you muted too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. We'll talk about this other item here about the. I think I actually have this posted open here. We'll talk about this in the news as well. Let me share this screen so you guys can also see. This war that's going on in Russia is crazy. It's amazing. I'm surprised that there hasn't been more lives lost than considering everything that's going on. But what's interesting is that all three major music labels have now suspended operations in Russia. That means Universal Music, publishing group, pretty much all of them. Sony Music, Warner Music, Universal. They all just decided that they are just going to be siding with Ukraine. And the company released a statement that said, Sony Music Group calls for peace in Ukraine and an end to the violence. We have suspended operations in Russia and will continue our support of global humanitarian relief efforts to aid the victims in need. And what's crazy about this story is this part right here where it says that Warner Music is majority owned by Len Blavatnik, who is a Soviet-born businessman. So it's owned by a Russian, and it's crazy.
Everybody in Russia isn't bad, and that's what people need to remember.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy, but yeah,
well, everybody in Russia isn't bad, and that's what people need to remember.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you got to remember too that on the Russian side of things, he's actually, because he's the majority owner.
The news is going downhill, man. It's getting all sad.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you got to remember too that on the you got some replay playing back on my ear now. Okay, are you still there, Sylvester? You there? I can see you, but you ain't talking. All right,
that's not. I got you muted.
Oh, there you go. Okay, well. I'm on a feedback, so I can hear an echo of myself.
I'm not playing anything. It's muted, man. I don't.
Am I the only one that hears my echo in the audio? Anyways. So
I don't think that's me, man. I had you muted.
Am I the only one that hears my echo? Nope, that's you. Anyways. It's all good. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the fun parts of this just yet. All right. Next piece of news. It's also kind of it's not sad news. Interesting news. Barack Obama has been is tested positive for COVID-19, according to a report on Sunday, March 13th. He tested positive for COVID-19, although he's feeling relatively healthy, and his wife Michelle has tested negative, but this was obviously a picture of him right after he found out that he tested positive. I don't know what it's from. But this was so. Anyways,
he said he had a scratchy throat, and that was it, man. And then that was it. So
anyways. See, it's kind of weird. It's like I'm hearing like these echoes of things I said like 5-10 seconds ago when you come back on. It's like you come back on and then I'll hear like an echo of things I said like 5-10 seconds ago coming through the audio on here. It could just be a glitch that's coming through only on my side, but yeah, it's just I don't know if anybody else hears it, but it's just kind of weird. Andrew says Netflix and TikTok left Russia also, which is also very, very cool. So, I mean, but let's face it, do they even watch Netflix and TikTok? Andrew says Netflix and TikTok left Russia also. See what I'm saying? Does anybody else hear that echo? Okay. Andrew, thank you. Says you sound good to me.
Can you hear me all right with no echo now?
I can hear you fine. Does anybody else hear that echo? Okay, so maybe there is something else going on that's I can hear you fine. Yep, nobody else can hear me. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's I don't know what it is. It's kind of this weird extra thing that I'm hearing on my side. Oh, and some people are saying they're not hearing an echo, and some people are saying they are hearing an echo. So either way, Andrew, thank you. You sound good to me too. Oh, and some people are saying they're not hearing an echo, and some people are saying they are hearing an echo. So either way. All right, and then let's talk about some tour news. Yeah, you there? You good?
I'm gonna play here.
All right, and then let's talk about some tour news. Yeah, you there? You good? Okay. All right, let's talk about some tour news. Yeah, Lisa's hearing the replay also. Okay. All right, let's talk about some tour news. It's happening. Yeah, it's still happening right now. Yeah, Lisa's hearing the replay also. Yeah, everybody's hearing echo. And Cammy's saying the echo is crazy. Yeah, we're getting an echo. I don't know where the echo is coming from because I'm wearing headphones. I don't know what I don't know what else to do. All right, well, we're just going to keep on moving forward is what we're going to do. That's going to be the biggest thing. Let's talk about some tour news, shall we? First thing we want to talk about is somebody that a band I don't think we've ever talked about on this show. But we realize that you guys listen to music other than funk. I'm pretty sure you guys do. I think everybody listens to pop and everybody listens to all these different stations, but it's all right. We got some, I don't know, Jeff put this in here, so he must be a fan. We're going to share it anyways. Pearl Jam is going to be doing a huge tour. It's a North American tour date. This is for 2022. And former Red Hot Chili Peppers guitarist Josh Klinghoffer is also going to be playing with the band for some of the rescheduled concerts. And again, it's going to be pretty cool because all those tour dates that they had to postpone, they're fine because of the pandemic. They're going to actually be playing them now. They're going to be playing over in Europe. The band will have support from White Reaper, the Pixies, like Pixies are in there, Idols and Shame, a few bands. I think there's like 1 out of 5 that I actually knew from there. But here's some of the dates. They're going to be all over the place in California and a couple places in Arizona, Nevada. And then they're going over to the Europe side of things. They're going to be over in Germany and Switzerland and Belgium and a bunch of different places. Then they're coming back over, going to hit Canada over in September. They'll be in Ottawa, in Toronto, and not coming anywhere near the Southeast at all. They'll also be in the Northeast in New York, New Jersey. I'm sorry, they did. They are playing the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. So there is one show that's down in this quadrant of the world. So that's pretty cool. So if you are a huge fan of Pearl Jam, or if you're just even a little bit of a fan of Pearl Jam, they're going to be doing a tour. Well, here is another one that is also going to be on tour. You also know them as well. And this is somebody that we do talk quite a bit about, and that is the new Power Generation. Apparently, well, the new Power Generation, strangely enough, the new Power Generation has not put anything on their website. So if you want to make sure that you follow anything in regards to tour dates, you definitely want to make sure that you follow them on their Facebook page, because that's really kind of the only place that they really have a lot of their touring information. As you can see here, they are going to be playing in Hammond, Indiana. Hammond is just 35 minutes from Chicago, and it's been rescheduled a bunch of different times. But in Hammond, it will be Morris Hayes, Tony M., Sonny T., Levi Caesar, Mackenzie, Kenny Holman, and Brandon Commodore. And Les Cleveland, often on drums with the MPG, is pictured here because the casino did not use artwork we supplied to them. So anyways, that's going to be on April 23rd, 2022. Can you believe this show has been moved around many, many times? And here it is 2 years later. It's going to be Morris Day and the Time and the new Power Generation. Now, many of you might ask, what happened with the whole Morris Day and the Time thing? Wasn't that a whole thing? Apparently, I guess until they put their foot down or make some type of legal injunction, Morris is just going to keep on keeping on, because not only does he have this show, but he also has the other show as well, which is going to be the show with Bernadette Cooper that's happening later on this year. So there's some other dates as well. I'm trying to think. There was another couple shows too, but any other shows that are going to be happening, you have to make sure that you keep an eye only and specifically on their Facebook page, because their primary page has not been updated at all. So if you are going to be checking that out, make sure that you go to Facebook. Sylvester is back. What's up, Sylvester? And Sylvester's muted. He's muted. It's okay. We're going to continue talking about tour. We continue talking about tour shows until Sylvester gets his audio back because we can't hear him at all. And maybe it's me. Nope, I'm turned up. I thought I heard just for a second. Yeah, he's so good. All right, we'll come back. Sylvester, your audio is on, so you feel free to talk when you want. Also, what's going to be happening, which is also really kind of cool, is Paisley Park is now starting to redo those shows again, where they're going to be doing concerts at Paisley Park. So that is going to be a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys, if you're in Minneapolis, Cammie, I know you said you're going to be in Minneapolis until the 24th, but on Saturday, April 9th, LP, that's Eric Leeds and Paul Peterson, they are going to be playing their band LP Music, which is going to also feature Stokely Williams and Billy Carruthers. So it's going to be pretty amazing. The doors open at 7 o'clock. Show starts at 8. Again, that's Saturday, April 9th. If you want more information on that, you just go to tickets at paisleypark.com/events. Yes, that's LP Music. That's Eric Leeds and Paul Peterson. If you've never seen them play, it's amazing. They don't typically do any covers, like if you expect to hear anything specifically from Eric Leeds solo stuff or the family or any of that. You're typically not going to hear them in the LP shows, but they normally will throw in something to kind of, tease and have a little bit of a good time. So if you're going to be in Paisley Park, April 9th, definitely get tickets to this. These tickets will be selling out quick. You there, Sylvester?
Man, you hear me?
I hear you.
No echo?
No echo.
I don't understand. It's the same settings, man.
It's weird.
It's just getting tired, man. Tired.
I think it's because of the fact you don't have any fingers. You're like, you have to use pause on the individual soundboard, and that's gonna be rough, man.
Hey, man, everybody in life should pause at some point.
Okay. The other show that's happening at Paisley Park is A Night to Remember on April 21st. Cammie, you will be there for that. Cammie's going to be in Minneapolis until the 24th. And if you're going to be in there, Liv Warfield's going to be playing at Paisley Park on April 21st. So Cammie, if you're going to be in Minneapolis on the 21st, be sure that you get tickets to the show because that probably will sell out quick. I'm assuming they don't really say much about the show. They kind of talk a little bit about Liv Warfield's start, and they also talk about how she got involved with Prince a little bit as far as the description for the show, but they don't talk about whether or not she's playing her own material or whether or not she's playing Prince's material. If I have to make an assumption based on the graphic that they created for this, that they probably need to, they probably will be playing a majority of Prince stuff. That's probably my guess.
I think so, man. I think so. It's going to be a night to remember. That's for sure, man. She's a beast, man. She's a beast.
Yeah. They should have gone with like a title that was either a Prince or a Liv Warfield.
I know. This is Shalimar, man.
That's Shalimar's title. I was just going to say that.
I'm looking for Jody Watley.
That's right, yeah.
I just love me some Jody Watley.
Yeah, she's great. She's definitely killer. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all the news we had. That's crazy. That's one of the shortest shows we did. The
thing is, man, there's a lot of news, but some of it's already old. Like if it's 4 days old, it's too old to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's technology, man. Everything spreads like diseases too fast, man. It's like COVID news, man. It just spreads.
Yeah, we need to always have a news section where we talk about news at least once a week. But next week, I think we're going to, unless something pops up and a schedule is kind of forced on us, we are not going to do a show next week. We do have to take a pause. We do have to take a pause and just kind of regroup and figure out what we're doing. And yeah, it'll be fine. It's going to be a lot of fun though. We're going to take a break. We'll come back swinging. Hopefully we'll have a good show prepared for you guys 2 weeks from now. Again, I mentioned it for those who did not tune in at the beginning of the show. I did want to, Andrew, who says, I wish that I had the issue of Playboy that Jody posed for. You can find that. You can find that online for sure. There is absolutely, positively, or Andre can send you his copy.
Let me just say, I had a copy of that, and I remember when it came out, and it was a night to remember. I remember.
Until the pages got stuck together, right?
Oh, they still stuck. I kept those pages, man.
For those that missed the beginning of the show, you may have heard me. If you're on an Android phone, and you may have seen that the app updated. It has not updated for iPhone yet. We are waiting for iPhone to update at any minute. But oh nope, I take it back. As we are on air right now, iPhone users, you can download the app right now. So right now, and luckily, I said this last week, and let me remove this. I said this last week, and we had a little bit of a snafu. We've been dealing with a developer that's been very, very difficult. It's been kind of, he's from Pakistan, and it hasn't been a very amicable. It's been a lot of back and forth. There's been a lot of arguing about different things, and we know that there's some issues that are happening with the new app. But right now, for both Android and iPhone, you guys can go and download the brand new app. And the new app has got 2 radio stations on it. It's got the Funked Up app that you guys all know and love, and then on top of that, it's also got a brand new radio station currently called Purple Yoda Radio, which is 24/7 Prince.
What?
24/7 Prince. And what? See those ears go back. And it's pretty amazing. And you got to check it out. It's very, very cool app. And so whenever you're listening to the Prince radio station, and whenever you listen to the Prince radio station, and you think to yourself, oh, well, I don't like this particular song, or whatever the case may be, you can, you can actually, yes.
I just downloaded the app.
There you go.
It works, man. It looks good.
Yeah, man.
Hey, for anyone that doesn't know this, man, I'll tell you, Bocephus was here and Mr. Christopher wasn't. Can I tell him why? Can I tell him the truth, man?
Sure.
All right. Okay. So Mr. Christopher gave me a bath for the first time ever, and the fur stuck to his tongue. It took a while, and that's why he couldn't be on the show in the beginning. Thank you for licking my balls. Thank you, Mr. Christopher.
Yeah, those. I finally coughed up the last hairball, and then I was able to continue the show. So I appreciate your patience. I'm still learning. Bestiality is a new thing to me, so I'm just working through all the emotions, and just try. I realize that we're all God's creatures, and it's okay. So I had to work past that, and now that we're through all that, I feel much more comfortable with this whole situation.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff, man. I told you, man. If you let me on the show, man, I'm a cut. Ain't nobody safe, man. I don't care. I'm a cat. You can kill me. I'll still come back.
I always thought, I had a comedy bit. I have a bunch of comedy bits written down. And I know that Sylvester, your owner, Jeff Page, is a comedian. Also, he does comedy stand-up. And I actually have a bunch of jokes that I have written down. And one of the comedy bits that I had written down was about dogs and animals, and how there's like when you're like rubbing their chest and you start to go down to their tummy, their like leg goes up, like, yeah, go ahead, man, just do it to it. And I just thought it would be really, really funny if as humans, we did the same thing. We were just like, yeah, go ahead. Just rub on.
I know Mr. Jeff Page does that. I seen him do it. I seen him do that to people. He got kicked out of places. He throws his leg up pretty quick. And he's flexible too, man. He can get that leg.
Anyways, so
I got your leg in self-defense.
yeah, you were singing, but you were singing "Joy in Repetition" is what you were singing.
All the poets and the part-time singers always hang inside.
That's right. Love me.
I'm a band and plays a song called
So the new app is available for everybody right now. You can download it. You'll have the 2 radio stations you can switch between, the Funked Up app that you all know and love. Plus, on top of that, you'll also be able to download to switch to a brand new radio station right now, currently called Purple Yoda Radio. We do know that there's some issues with the app already. Out of the gate, we know that there's issues with the radio. We kind of let Patreon supporters get it first. Of course, the iPhone users have kind of been in limbo until right now. But what we...
So what you're saying is we like Microsoft. It just broken right out the box, man.
It's broken right out the box.
Updates.
Yeah, so we've got... so basically what we've got going on is that there's a piece of the app that's called DCS that is broken. And DCS is the part of the cell phone, a part of the app that sends the song title and the album, or the song title and the artist, to whatever you're listening to. So if you're listening to the app via Bluetooth in your car, the song title and the album, the artist will not display. It just says now playing ... is basically what it says. So because of the fact that we were already in such a massive delay with the app, I just had him just give it to me, and so that we could release it and get it into your hands and make sure that you guys had it, and then we will fix it with this next iteration that will come very, very shortly. The new iteration will come this year, if not within the next few months here. But the new iteration will fix that problem. Plus, it will also fix the issue. What was the other thing that we had an issue with, Sylvester?
There was something with the links or something, man. Something with the songs, like clicking them and selecting them and ordering them, and I don't know, man.
The song request. The song request capability is not in there right now. So if you want to request a song, you can't do it through the app right now. So we want to add that in. And the other issue that we got to deal with is Purple Yoda Radio. So Elena says her app keeps timing out on Android. We haven't had that issue.
That's because she's on Android.
Yeah, I'm on Android. I've been playing it nonstop, so I don't know if that's a real specific issue. But we do want to get any specific problems documented so that when we go in for this next iteration, we'll be able to say, okay, let this new developer come in and fix all these issues, and then we'll be good. We'll also be renaming it. It will not be called Purple Yoda Radio anymore. Right now, that is a very, very short-lived name. We are going to be calling it. We don't know what we're going to be calling it. I'm letting the Patreon supporters try to come up with a brand new name for the app. We did have a suggestion from one of our Patreon supporters. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Yes, Uptown Radio.
Yeah. Well, the reason why we're renaming it Purple Yoda Radio is specifically because of the Yoda part. We do not want any trademark issues with LucasArts. We didn't really think about that part of it because Prince used it in one of his songs. He sang it in one of his songs. It's not trademarked. And then it became obvious that the reason why he didn't trademark it was because of the fact that Yoda is trademarked with LucasArts as part of Star Wars. So that's the reason why Purple Yoda Radio, or Purple Yoda, is not trademarked, because they couldn't trademark it. because of the Yoda part. And we said we want to be able to move forward and just without having to deal with any of the legalities or any problems, especially with LucasArts. So we're probably going to be renaming it. Most likely, out of all the suggestions that I've seen tons of variations on purple this and purple that, and paisley this and paisley that, and all kinds of different. And I get it, it's cool, but somebody had suggested Uptown Radio, and I really like that suggestion. And I've kind of really been.
I think that's a good choice, man, because then again we play everything, so Uptown is like that's a sound, that's a feeling, and I don't know about this purple thing, but I think you still should fight. I think you should fight Lucas and the whole Yoda. I'm gonna give you my advice. You fight him, take him to court, and take the name. Because Purple Yoda Radio shouldn't be his, because his Yoda is green and small.
And so you're thinking that a name that's been trademarked since 1979, I'm not going to have an issue with it.
Yeah, because like he shouldn't have trademarked it. It's the principalities, man. It's nothing to do with the legals. He shouldn't have done it. It's like slap his wrist and say, it's mine now. Like I do. I do that with kids all the time. If there's food and I want it, I slap their wrist and I take the shit I want. That's what you need to do, man.
You're right.
Take it.
I agree that's what we probably should do. We probably should do that. I'm gonna cover up. I'm gonna be Obi-Wan Kenobi. So yeah, I like Uptown Radio though. I do like that. I like the sound of it. I like the flow of it. But Funked Up will always be Funked Up. Funked Up is ours. That belongs to us. But Purple Yoda Radio does not. So we'll have to rename that. We'll probably rename that Uptown Radio on the next iteration. And then it's going to be, it's going to be good.
Hey, I think you should look it up. Make sure one more time it's not trademarked, because you said it 15 times tonight, which means tomorrow it's going to be trademarked.
Think so?
They don't say, man. They listen. They like ninja spies up there at the estate. They know what we talking about, man. Don't talk about it. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay. You think that's it? You think that's the problem?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I agree with you and everybody else. Uptown is it. But we're not going to say it anymore. We're going to just say that other name formerly known as Purple Yoda Radio Station. That's what we call it. Oh, you sexy.
It's the Kitty Cat Show. Who's ready for bath number 2?
I think I'm going to need a drink.
I was trying to find the Devil Cat one that I had last time, but that didn't. Anyways.
Somebody just shushed me, man. He said, shh.
So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the app. I'm glad that the iPhone app is finally out. Everything's out, so you guys enjoy the app. What's really cool about this, and this has been the other part to this, is that the radio station used to be run from my computer, but that means that now that the radio station is officially being done from offline, it's no longer being run from this computer anymore. I can finally start using this computer for other stuff. I can finally start watching kitty porn.
Yeah.
Kitty, just to be clear.
I'll definitely come over for that. I'll bring all the catnip. We gonna get tore up, man.
Yeah, got some back scratching going on, right? Yeah.
Oh man,
Anyway, so I'm glad you guys got the new app. Enjoy. I hope to hear some feedback from y'all folks. We're gonna be having a good time. We're gonna be chilling, and Oh, and also another thing about that app, let me make something real clear too. Underneath each one of the songs is a buy now option. So you can click on buy now and it will take you to Amazon to purchase the album. If you want to purchase the album, all you got to do is click on the buy now button. It will take you to Amazon. I tried it a couple times and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, just because of the way that the search string is thing, but it's okay. Just if you're going to buy something, make sure you buy it through the app, because if not, then I'm going to have to start running ads on the app. And if I have to start running ads on the app,
I'm a little upset at you about that, man, because I made a suggestion. Remember, I said you should have 2 links, one that says buy now, and for people who weren't sure, one that said bisexual. See, and you didn't do it, man. It'd have been perfect, man. That's an app. That's an app. That's what I'm saying. That's an app.
Well, it's, it is. Cammy says that her kitty cats, Morris Day and Jerome Benton, have joined in. They want to say hey to Sylvester.
Yeah, the problem is they're both boys, and if they was female cats, Cammy, I might be paying you a little visit, but they're boys, and no.
Never mind.
No.
I never knew you to be choosy, Sylvester.
I mean, I'm not choosy every night, but this choosy mother, no. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays, I only do phenines, only the female version. But tomorrow, I might visit Cammy.
He said, in bed with your wife. In bed with your wife. He said that to Kanye. In bed with your wife. He
That's
said,
a bold.
Where are you at? He said, in bed with your wife. Oh, no, he didn't.
All I gotta say is, if I had to choose, I would be on Kanye's side for this one, man. I would stand behind him like a soldier. That's jacked up.
Oh my God.
But I'm gonna use that line though. I'm gonna use it.
I can't even believe that this man has been able to get with Kim Kardashian, Ariana Grande, and like this laundry list of I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, anybody can have anybody. I can prove that. Look at me.
No, you just take it. That's all.
I just take it. And most of the time they give it, but I'm a cat, so I take what I want.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that Bocephus had to leave us today, but he was getting a little out of control, and I had to just.
Bocephus gets excited. He gets forgetful. He was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, what the hell is he talking about, man? Blah, 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 blah. Plus, he don't even like Prince. Why he come on this station and he don't even like Prince? He don't get it. And if you don't get it, you shouldn't be here. But if he comes back, it'll still be funny. But damn, he blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a mind of his own, anyways. So,
Bocephus.
He's around here somewhere. Anyways, so the short is a short show tonight. This we haven't done an hour and a half show in forever. Most of our shows are at minimum 2 hours, and it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If you guys don't want another half hour of me acting up, because it's just stupid. We got nothing to talk about, man. Hey, wait, Audrey can't breathe.
Yeah,
she can't breathe.
Yeah,
she can't. You want me to give you some mouth to mouth?
She'll do it.
I'll do it, man. You ever have cat tongue? I'm just saying, meow, meow. Man, what is that? What is that? Like Batman with like Spider-Man vibe? Oh, Catwoman.
Yeah, there you go.
Catwoman with a beard. I like it. I like it. Scruffy man. Come here. Wait, hold on.
I'm transitioning. Thank you very much.
I like it. I like it. Wow. Anybody think anybody think Prince is the best musician ever? Too slow.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think he's they apparently made a radio station about him that's 24/7 called Purple Yoda Radio. That's now on the Funked Up app. But
yeah, and pretty soon it'll be the radio station formerly known as the Purple Yoda Radio Station. That's a long title, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
Let's look at the acronym. That may be the radio station. No, I got the F.
FK. Ooh, I like that FK.
Yeah, it seemed like I was trying to think of something that we could run with as far as the acronym, but I don't want to have to describe anything. So
call it Snuffleupagus Radio, and then Sesame Street will come after us. But I'd rather have Sesame Street chasing me than Yoda.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I went down a rabbit hole with Snuffleupagus. It's funny that you bring him up. I went down a rabbit hole with Sesame Street this past weekend. I was like, was there ever an episode where everybody finally saw Snuffleupagus? And apparently there was, and it wasn't until 1985, if I remember correctly, 1985, that they finally all came around the corner and Snuffleupagus was standing there, and everybody was like, and I read the backstory on this, and apparently the backstory is that Sesame Street was concerned that the message that they were sending was that adults weren't believing the things that the kids were telling them. And so, and because of the fact that, they were dealing with issues like child molestation and all that type of stuff, they decided that they were going to put Snuffleupagus, make him visible to everybody so that they could finally get to the point where they could finally admit, the adults could finally admit that they were wrong in telling Big Bird that he was making it up all this time. And that was the reasoning for it.
So what you're saying is Sesame Street was keeping it real by saying adults don't believe what kids say, and then they decided to turn it into a fantasy by saying adults actually listen to their kids. That's just wrong, man. They sold out to the man.
Oh, yeah. And Jaden blew my mind the other day. The story Humpty Dumpty. You guys know those nursery rhyme Humpty Dumpty. What was Humpty Dumpty?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. What was Humpty Dumpty?
I don't remember. You know what? Since you said
Humpty
that,
Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a big fall.
The giant egg.
We all thought it was an egg, and Sesame Street also said it was an egg. However, it never once says in the nursery rhyme that Humpty Dumpty was an egg.
That's true. That's true.
Always just illustrated him as an egg. Sesame Street, when they did it, well, it was an egg. It never once says in the nursery rhyme that Humpty Dumpty is an egg.
I'll tell you what, it wasn't a cat because he landed on his feet.
And I was walking through the grocery store when Jaden said that to me, and I had to stop in the middle of the grocery store, and I'm running the nursery rhyme through my head. And I'm like, holy crap. You're right. It never once says that Humpty Dumpty is an egg. It's just assumed that he's an egg.
I think Humpty Dumpty was pushed.
Oh, well. So, mind blown. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the app. I got to make sure that I post it on Patreon immediately for those who missed the show. because I have to make sure that all the Patreon people know that this app is released and everybody gets it on their phone. The only people that are going to know are Patreon, and you folks that are listening to this show. You guys are the only ones that know that the app is out and it exists, unless you have your phone doing auto updates.
Don't tell anybody till tomorrow.
Yeah, so be quiet about it for sure. And then probably at some point late tomorrow, I'll make the announcement on Funkatopia on the Facebook page, and we will let everybody know. But for right now, enjoy the app. If you have any problems with it or you have any issues that you want to document, please send them to funkatopia@gmail.com. Please send me the issues, and so that I can go ahead and put it in my list, because in a couple months, I'm going to gather that list together, and I'm going to get a new developer that is going to take that app and fix all the little itty bitty things that are wrong with it and take it from there. Yep, be awesome.
Sorry, man. Somebody just offered me some salmon.
That was like 5 minutes ago, Sylvester.
I just noticed. I can't read fast, man. Shit, I'm a cat, man. It's just like you complaining about this app can't work in the car and stuff. I don't even drive, so I don't care, man. They should have been out. I don't drive. I don't care.
In bed with your wife. Oh, anyways.
Oh, man, that's wrong, man. That's just wrong.
Damien said Humpty Dumpty was a crumpet.
Tasty crumpet.
We got to come up with other thoughts as to what Humpty Dumpty might have been. But I think that every illustration,
I have a dog outside your door. I have been here since quarter to 4. You are
a cat looking intense. I bite your leg in self-defense. Say it!
I can't even do that because I'm a cat. Don't even sound right. Stupid dogs.
Anyways, so I hope you guys had a good time. We will be off next week unless something comes up. We do have a bunch of things that are always in the mix, always working in the background. If something needs to be done next week, we'll do it next week. But as it stands, we're going to take the next week off. We have my schedule has just been insane with stuff, so I want to make sure that we and
I gotta go. I gotta go get myself preened and prepped because I'm a cat, so I gotta go to Cammie's house and hump her animals. Then I gotta go.
They're boys. They're boys.
Mind. I know, but it'll be Wednesday. I'm okay on Wednesday.
So Andrew said Humpty Dumpty was an actual king who was overthrown and drawn and quartered. That's dark.
I like Andrew.
Yeah, that's dark though. That means that all the king's horses and all the king's men tried to put Humpty together again.
Man, he was cut up. He was sliced and diced, man.
And of course, they could not put him back together again.
I think Andrew should go. Make me uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh. So please make sure that you absolutely positively document anything in that app. And I'm trying to look something up here while I
man, the app's gonna be awesome. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I guess I got.
What you got, man? What you got, man? Come on!
Great ball, and all of the king's horses, and all of the king's men, and wait a minute, that's one of the king's cows back there. Pardon me, cow. I believe it's just supposed to be all the king's horses here. Come on, get out, get out, get out. All the king's horses and all the king's men are indeed trying to put Mr. Humpty Dumpty back together again, and we're going to get a word in with one of the king's horses here right now. Pardon me, horse. Kermit the Frog here at Sesame Street News. Can you tell us just what's happening with Mr. Dumpty over there?
Well, Dumpty's a tough egg.
Yeah.
Not what you'd call hard-boiled or anything.
Hard-boiled,
but
right.
he had a pretty bad fall.
Bad fall, you
Yeah,
say?
you could see part of him over there.
Yes, that's part.
Yeah, there's another part of him.
Gotcha, another part.
And right there, that's the final part right there. That's the last of him.
Yes, I see.
Yep, well, I got to get back to work, Frog.
Okay, well, thank you. Well, folks, as you can see, it's been a bad break for Mr. Humpty Dumpty, but the delicate job of putting him back together again has started. Matter of fact, if you look back there now, you can see that they've got the bottom and middle parts together. Yeah, and right there, see that? There comes the top part right now.
Taking me way
This is a very
back into
exciting
my
and dramatic
childhood.
moment, friends. And
Man,
matter of fact,
that's
there it is.
sweet.
They got Mr. Humpty Dumpty back together again.
And when you see Humpty Dumpty,
Oh, look at that, friends. Look at that, friends. Humpty Dumpty is back together again.
Yes, I am.
Listen, Kermit the Frog in Sesame Street News here.
Hi, Frog.
Yes, well, I just wanted to ask
Oh,
you.
Sesame Street. How do I look?
You look fine, yeah.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask you, how does it feel to have it all together again, huh?
Well, golly, I just feel like a brand new person.
Well, you certainly look like one. And speaking for all the egg lovers of the country, I want you to know it's very nice to have you back.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Horses, Kingsmen.
Oh, no.
I'm awfully sorry about that.
You know, the best part of that whole thing, man, the best part and the best acting was by the cow. Because the cow said, nay, to sound like a horse. That was the best right there. That's the best part.
for those in the 68 group like myself and older, you probably remember that, and that's just disturbing on many, many different levels. And I'm sure that YouTube will kick us off now because that stuff is copyrighted. But
Yep.
you know. Anyways, good night, everybody. I hope you had a good time. And sorry that Bocephus Jones didn't make it for the entire show. I had to kick him off. He was being ridiculous, and it was just too much. It was just too much because there was too much good news that I don't think that was being taken seriously. Because when Bocephus reads it, you just don't take him seriously, man. He's an idiot.
The man looking like Catwoman.
I don't care what you say.
Everybody have a good night. I'm good too, man. I'm gonna go eat some kibbles and bits. That's code for something else.
What is it? What is it code for?
Fuzzy control. Sorry. I'm back. I'm calm now. I'm calm.
I don't care what y'all say. If I want to hang out here, I hang out here all day long.
I can't believe you came back. What's up?
Anyway, I hope you guys have a good time. Everybody needs to go. The exits that way, and the exits that way. I don't care how y'all leave. Y'all just got to get out of here.
See ya.
Bye-bye. And don't look for us next week. We ain't going to be here.
No.
Kiss my ass, man.
No.
We'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Fuck you. Goodbye. No, for real. Goodbye. All right, goodbye.